Hello and welcome to the Twit Who Entertains. Now we're going to talk about Red Nose Day. Actually, just give me a minute. There we go, that's a bit better. The Twit Who Entertains. Let's start the show. So for Red Nose Day, I took part in a charity event. I took part in Red Nose Day, which lasted 14th of March on Thursday till the 15th of March on Friday. I actually took part in something called RadioLab. Now, I'll explain a bit more about RadioLab in a minute. But I'll tell you what they were doing. They were holding a 24-hour charity session where every DJ would have an hour slot and the RadioLab managers would have to stay there for 24 hours. They could not leave, they had to manage all the other DJs, they could not leave, stay there 24 hours. We had a target of £500, so we had to get all our donations, get up to £500 before 7 PM on Friday, before the 24-hour session was finished. Did we do it? Well, you'll find out in a minute. I actually did a little video diary of the time that I had to go on, which was 3 AM. We'll look at that a little bit in a minute, but now I'll tell you what RadioLab's all about. So RadioLab 97.1 FM is the University of Bedfordshire's actual radio station. It has an FM license, which means we can play any music we want. Obviously it doesn't have swear words in it, you know. Fuck, motherfucker, like whatever these rap songs are singing these days. I'm like, you know. I actually have my own show, which is on Saturdays, 5 PM to 8 PM, which I have with Pugh. He actually has his own YouTube channel. The link is down below, so you can have a look at that. Does some very good videos. So RadioLab normally does a Red Nose Day event every year. So they did the 24-hour session, and they actually had a big donation page where you could donate money online. They also had their own RadioLab page where you could actually listen online, and they also had loads of photo streams going on. And the best thing, which we've never done before, at least I haven't, we had a big webcam, so you could actually see what activities we were doing throughout the 24-hour session. In future videos I might explain a bit more about my show and show you a bit more posters or photos or whatever, and show you our podcasts, but we'll go on to that later in the future. Let's stick with the video diary that I did on Thursday, well Friday technically, since it was 2 AM in the morning. If you do want to know more about the RadioLab, by the way, you can check out the website, links down below, okay? All the links are down below, just do that, okay? So here's the video diary. It starts with moi, in my room talking about, I'll just watch it. Hello there, this is Jimmy Ginger. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the 24-hour RadioLab charity thing soon. It's now 1:37 AM in the morning. I will be at 3 AM. I'm watching the show on my computer. I could show you. There it is there. Watching all these two guys, Kiki and Joshy. Ooh, point to him. There he is. That guy there. And I'm going to be going into the studio and taking photos and things, and hopefully it'll be cool and get some money, get to a £500 target. So it'll be great. 3 AM though. Whoa, crazy. Right, now when I got there, the Friday Fling were on. Well, at least 2 members of them were. There was Kieran, there was Josh, and then the other guy was missing for some reason. I don't know. He's too good enough for charity. Ooh, look at me. Ooh, I'm from the Friday Fling. I don't care about little orphans in Africa. That's actually how he talks. That's a pretty good realistic impression right there, folks. And while they were doing their show, they were taking part in a Chilli challenge. Now, throughout the show, they were getting donations so they could actually do the Chilli challenge. Like, if they got a certain amount of donations, they would eat this chili. Ooh, you know. At the end, they said, if we get £25 donation, blah, blah, we'll eat 2 of these dynamite chilies. I don't know what they were called. They were quite big. I might be able to get a photo of them. You'll see it if it's on there. But they basically had 2 of those each and just took a big... They bit into it like an apple. It was crazy. Anyway, when I got there, I filmed the After Effects. I'm filming you right now, guys. So how are you feeling?
Not good.
Is dancing helping?
A little bit.
Okay, so basically what's happened is Kieran and Josh had their show and they've just eaten some chilies because we've got some good donations. This is the after effect. Kiki decided now and then to do some push-ups and occasionally push the wall. I don't know if the chilies gave him some kind of supernatural powers. That would be interesting, and that certainly would probably get us a lot of media attention for the Red Nose Day.
I'm bad tummy tomorrow.
I'm going to worry now. You want me to go buy something? Like,
no, I'm good. I'll be good.
Chocolate, there's chocolate.
I'll just go outside and breathe in like cold air or something.
Josh was obviously having a bad time, so I asked him a question just to check if he was still sane. And this is what he said. Would you compare it to swallowing a distress flare?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it was quite amusing. Then it was my go, and I had a special little treat for the managers. Because you see, they're going to be up for 24 hours, okay? I had to do something maybe to, you know, keep them up, have fun, but also, they put me on the 3 AM slot. So it was now time to get my revenge. It's a bit dramatic. So obviously, on the clip, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be going on and I'm going to be doing a little treat for the RadioLab managers. I'm going to be painting their faces. Going to paint one of the managers' faces all red and hopefully get loads of money for it if he stays like that for the rest of the 24 hours. Basically, 2 years ago, for charity, I painted my whole face red. Okay?
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I've got some paint here. Oh my I've got some face paint. Now I've got the sponges, as you can see. You need the sponges. God. And
Look at Alex.
we've got the paint. There you go. So we're going to be using more than that. Okay, so.
Oh dear Lord, what have I signed up for? Oh, there's a whole mob coming now to film us as well.
Whole mob, here they come. Right, so we've got the colour red, as you can see, Matt.
Oh yes, I
so
do like a bit of red.
We're going to start with you.
Yep.
So after the show, we took some photos of them. As you can see, this is what we did. We pretty much vandalised their faces, did like a graffiti wall in Tottenham. I spoke to Matt after the show, and he was a part of my video diary, and he said this.
Look like a loving. What's the thing from Star Wars with the red face?
Anything.
Darth Maul?
Darth Maul, yeah?
Yeah, I look a bit like him.
You look like Darth Maul.
Maul, that's a Tony Hawk. Yeah, I know.
Yes, Matt, you do look like Darth Maul if you weren't raised by Darth Sidious and you were moved to a circus somewhere in Tatooine. I also spoke to Alex, who was one of the managers there. I also painted his face. And I also asked him questions about how the charity event was going so far. This is the other victim. This is Alex. Say hi, Alex.
Hey, Jimmy.
This is the other guy we did. We got a bit carried away with the kind of monobrow.
We did indeed.
But you had fun, didn't you?
We had fun.
How's it been so far, the charity show?
It's been great. It's been great. It's been fantastic. All the first 8, 9. I think you were hour 9.
Hour 9.
You were 9. So we're getting really close to halfway. And yeah.
Yeah, we've done like we're not even like up to 7 PM. 7 PM is when we end it, isn't it? And we're like at 390 quid.
Yeah.
And people will still keep donating.
We've had so much so far though. Not so much.
We've had the marshmallows thing, and we had the
16
chilies.
marshmallows fitted in one's mouth.
16?
Steve's mouth, yeah, and he I don't know how he did that. There'll be videos of it. And then chili, obviously everyone knows what happens with that. People struggle to stay alive almost. It's ridiculous. And then of course we have the face paint. That was your little
There you
touch.
go. Do you think the moustache looks good on you?
The moustache looks okay. I've warmed to it.
Are you going to be like little Magnum PI now for Luton?
I'll keep it on for the time being.
Our little shaft.
While we keep getting donations.
Who's the man? How's the plan? Alex! And well, there you go. I had a fabulous time and RadioLab did very, very well. But did they get to that £500 target? Well, drum roll please. They got £660, which is fantastic. They achieved over their target even before the 24-hour session was over, and they kept getting more and more donations, which is fantastic. I would like to thank the RadioLab team for letting me take part. Even if it was at 3 AM in the morning, it was still fun. I would also like to say congratulations, because you got to that £500 target. A little applause from me. There we go. So if I'm talking to you, if you still want to donate, if you haven't donated already, please click on my face right here. That will take you to the Just Giving RadioLab page. God, I'm gorgeous. Don't be distracted by that, that really will take you to the RadioLab Just Giving page. I've been Jimmy Ginger, also known as the Twit Who Entertains. My opinion only matters if I knew what the hell I was talking about. Thank you for watching. I've been the Twit Who... Oh, fuck's sake.